What a lovely day! What a lovely day to be out test riding an absolute monster motorcycle. Right, whose idea was it to test ride a bike during a storm? I'm here on the BMW S1000RR 2024, accompanied by Storm Bert, who's been battering Britain all night, and I thought, that'll be a good idea. Let's go and take a 200 brake horsepower hooligan machine out for a test ride. So do forgive me if I'm a little cautious. So I thought the best place to bring this monster of a bike on a stormy day was the top of Devil Dyke Hill, where you can barely hear a thing. So the footage will be what the footage will be, I'm afraid. I'm old school. I can't get over not using a clutch to change gear. If I had one for a little while longer, I'm still doing it now. Right, ready? No clutch, Alex. And no clutch down. So first impressions of this beast, obviously coming from a Honda VTR 1000 SP1 and a Honda CBR 954 Fireblade, both sort of, you know, pre-2003 bikes, not this modern day sensors, quick shifter, ABS, cruise control. It's all a bit alien to me, but I can't say I'm complaining. Especially with these heated grips, which on a sports bike is just unfathomable. Unfathomable. Oh, finally indicated, did you? Yeah, so sorry, first impressions coming from the 954 Fireblade and the 2000 SP1. I'm actually up on tiptoes getting on this. I thought in terms of positioning, in terms of the past 20 years, and even the guy getting it ready for me to ride said you'll be alarmed just how small it is. Well, it's tall. The indicators don't seem to turn off that easily. I know they're meant to be self-cancelling, but I'm used to turning them off myself, and it don't want me to. Stop using that clutch, Alex. And the first thing I've noticed as well, just generally moving the bike around at low speed, you can feel that extra weight. How heavy this bike is compared to something like the 954. Again, over a 20-year gap, somehow bikes have got heavier. Is that because of all these sensors and gubbins and all this other stuff now that's added to sports bikes? Nice little gentle poodle down from Devil's Dyke. Love that TFT screen. I love all this presentation thing as soon as you switch them on, but I'm sure that gets very old very quickly. Very leafy, very windy, very wet, very slippery out on the road today. So don't think, oh Alex, you're being a bit of a girl. Think, oh Alex, you're being very cautious on someone else's bike that they very kindly lent you. So the tale of the tape with this test ride is that didn't even occur to me. Wandering around the NEC last week at Motorcycle Live with the mother-in-law, she's just sold her BMW GS, misses it already, trying to persuade me that I'd love that sort of thing, and wandering around the BMW stand, looking at Hickey's bike, looking at Top Rack's World Superbike winning bike, and was approached by one of the salespeople there who said, fancy taking a bike out for a test ride? I thought I'd be cheeky. Yeah, go on then, S1000RR please. Okay. And obviously going in with Honda UK, had a little chat with my friend Ian at Honda, who's arranged for me to take out the new CBR 600RR. Lovely when you open it up, lovely sound, so quick. I'm not going bananas with this. If it was midsummer, nice warm roads. As you can see in here, we've got a nice groove in the middle of leaves and mud and horrible crap. And the rest of the road is just shining up at me, just warning me, don't do it, Alex, take your time. So let's pull it out of the corner. Oh, it likes to go. Still being tentative, but you can feel the thing just wants to get. Come on, let's go. Sitting up in 6th, 4,000 revs, cruising along. Well behaved bike. Drop it down a cog. Try to forget to use that clutch. Come on, Alex, you don't need the clutch to change down. Clutch position is, the bite is very high. It's going to take a bit of getting used to pulling away. Still automatically tapping that clutch on the gear change. Ah, that clutch, stop using the clutch. Bit of open road, let's sit in 6th. And let's see how we join. Oh, I like it. 70 miles an hour, let's have a bit of cruise control, so we take it easy. Just have a little think about our actions. I like that, it's pretty good. Get the blood flowing again. What are you doing today, Alex? I'm just cruising. I'm cruising. I'm an idiot. Bit tall for me. I mean, I'm 5'9", 5'10". I'm not the shortest bloke in the world, and I reckon it sits an inch or so higher than my Fireblade or my SP1. But in terms of seating position, you think this bike would throw you straight forward. You think it'd be a hooligan machine. It's not. It's a similar riding position, I'd say, to my 954. You are sitting up that little bit more than you'd expect. I'm not getting much wind off the screen, so that screen is a great deflector. It's not just put in there to look like it does something. It actually does get that wind away from your face, even with your high seating position.
Now we're a bit out of the wind, I can talk about it a bit more. 2024 BMW S1000RR. It's 1000cc inline 4, 205 brake horsepower, 83 foot-pounds of torque. It's just a rev machine. It is absolutely gorgeous. All the extras, heated grips, cruise control, self-cancelling indicators, race mode, road, dynamic, you name it, it does it all. Quite a heavy bike compared to what I'm riding, but by modern day standards, about the norm. Absolute animal of a bike, just wants to rev, just wants to go all the time. Planted, stable. A bit unsure at low speed, that's probably because of the weight of it. I don't like how high the clutch biting point is. I can't get used to quick shifters, that's because I'm an old git. That habit of tapping the clutch, love it.
So my overall thoughts, animal, absolute animal. Just wants to rev, just wants to go, very planted. Nice little raz when in race. When you've got a nice little pipe on the back of that, it'll sound gorgeous.
Thank you very much for watching. Next week, CBR 600RR, £10,000 on the road, 120 brake horsepower, budget sports bike. Let's see how it rides in comparison to something like this. Top of the line. Ride safe, Take care.